Bondi, Kash Patel, Governor Glenn Youngkin, and Tom Homan. So there's a list of people. Real quickly, I know the press conference is supposed to happen in about 5 or 6 minutes. Do we know who's going to be there?
Yeah, we know it's going to be the FBI Director Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, and Governor Glenn Youngkin. That's all we're aware of now. Obviously, some other officials with the local field offices at the FBI and whatnot will be there. But they're definitely happier that they have this person in custody now. And again, it's a little strange that I can't say this person's name, but we've been told we can't say this person's name as per the way things work in the court system. They need to wait for an initial appearance, but we know it's a 24-year-old man from El Salvador, the top leader of MS13 on the East Coast, and one of 3 top leaders in the entire country.
Make some room on the top bunk. We got somebody else coming. Thanks so much.
David.
Thanks, David.
What an incredible win for the administration here. And the only one that is standing in the way are the Democrats that want to continue to have sanctuary cities and the media that chooses to report on one-offs. It is because of the maximum pressure of this administration, whether you're talking about the border with the military there, border patrol there, record hirings now, operational control almost at the border, and then you have Tom Homan with ICE as well as these joint task force going door to door to people that are criminals in this country. All of that makes for a great operation like this because people start talking.
And great optics to have the AG and the FBI director there.
Right. Well, Democrats could be in the photo, but they choose to be against it.
Joining us now to discuss all of this for the first time on the angle, the Attorney General, Pam Bondi. General Bondi, it's so good to see you. How did you find this guy, and how long has he been in the United States?
He has been in the United States for probably over a decade, but we believe he was recruited in middle school. In middle school, can you believe that? In middle school, but he's been living here illegally with friends and family, and the Biden administration did absolutely nothing to deport these people. You know, as the president says, we didn't need new laws. We needed a new president to fix this. And today, with Governor Glenn Youngkin and a task force, we started it February 25th, and in less than a month, they have captured so many of these MS-13 gang members. Laura, their techniques and what they were doing with state, local, federal partnerships hasn't been done.
People are watching this tonight, they're saying, how on earth could this have happened? Not only this, which was significant, obviously 24 years of age, very young and very vicious. Then you have these people in Massachusetts that ICE has rounded up. These child predators and rapists who, you know, excuse me, Mayor of Boston and the Governor of Massachusetts say, oh no, we're tough on criminals. These people are just walking about the streets free as a bird until you guys actually got them.
They are.
It's insane.
They are. So this task force is DEA, FBI, U.S. Marshals, working with ICE, all working hand in hand, sharing data. And that's how we were able to catch this guy. One of the agents said, if you want to rock MS-13 to its core, arrest him.
Wow.
That shows how bad he was. He was one of the top leaders, and he was living half an hour from where we're sitting right now, living among us.
How did he get that high up in the organization if he's only 24 years of age, you know?
He's been in it for a decade. A decade, this guy has been in MS-13.
Think he's murdered anyone?
I think he's probably been involved in murders.
Murders?
More to come on that. They found letters, they found writings that show he was one of the top leaders for the whole country, showing MS-13 cliques, which mean gangs, spread throughout this nation. Again, we took one of the worst off the streets today. Americans are safer because of Donald Trump.
When can we expect federal charges, and will you try to deport him to the Supermax prison back in his home country of El Salvador?
Yes, we will try to deport him to El Salvador. Let's send him home. That's where he belongs. You know, he belongs back in that El Salvador prison, and that's where he should go. But you're gonna see a lot more charges on him. He had illegal firearms, of course, 4 to 5 guns. He was living in a middle-class neighborhood.
Did he go to school in that area?
He did when he was younger. He went to school there, which is where he was recruited. And you know what? These schools have been trying to protect kids from law enforcement.
And that's still happening in the United States. That logjam has to be broken because they're acting in some cases, not all, but in some cases, with the help of some religious leaders as sanctuaries from you and the FBI and the DHS.
That's right. Kids are being recruited in middle school. They're 13 years old, 14 years old. Yet These schools will not let law enforcement officers in there to educate kids about how horrible gangs are. No longer will that happen. Governor Youngkin and I are going to work together on that, and we are going to get into these schools. No longer will these schools be keeping law enforcement from children trying to help them.
There was this